Looking for a chance to travel to some amazing islands? Check out our list of the top most beautiful islands in Thailand. From stunning Phi Phi Islands to idyllic Ko Lanta, these islands are perfect for a relaxing escape. If you're looking for a chance to explore some of the world's most magnificent natural wonders, then you need to add these islands to your travel list. From stunning beaches to inviting coastal towns, these islands will amaze you with their beauty. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags and head on over to these beautiful islands. The choice of seas is offered by southern Thailand, which stretches just down to Malaysia. It can be difficult to choose which Thai islands to visit because every landmass is encircled by sea. Whether you want to party, unwind, or go scuba diving, Thailand is surrounded by a lot of islands that are eager to welcome you. Although each island is distinctive in its own way, they all have one thing in common: they are stunning. It can be difficult to limit the list to only the top islands in Thailand, but it is possible. So here are the most beautiful islands in Thailand that you should definitely visit. Phuket. Along with beaches, luxurious accommodations, sailing, and nightlife, Phuket Island is one of Thailand's top travel destinations. It has many sandy beaches and draws millions of visitors each year. Visit the stunning tropical beaches in Phuket, such as Nai Harn Beach, Koh Tao Beach, and Surin Beach. Additionally, Phuket features sporadic waterfalls and caves that you may undoubtedly enjoy when visiting the island. Patong Beach. Patong Beach, which is 15 kilometers west of Phuket town, is a paradise for partygoers. Every year, millions of visitors flock to Patong Beach, which is known for having an abundance of restaurants, nightclubs, and go-go bars. The beach is typically packed and noisy. Don't let Patong's vibrant nightlife fool you, though it also has enough to offer for families and couples. Try ziplining through the forest and other such activities if you enjoy adventure. Don't forget to shop in the Yungsalan shopping mall on Bangla Street or see the wonderful Simon Cabaret show before moving on to the next beach or island. Koh Phi Phi. Between the island of Phuket and the western edge of the Strait of Malacca coast is the group of 6 islands known as Koh Phi Phi. The Ko Phi Phi Islands are a beach lover's paradise. The good news is that Phi Phi Don and Phi Phi Lay are 2 of the key islands from the clusters and are only a 45-minute speedboat ride from Krabi or Phuket. Phi Phi Lay is underdeveloped with bleached beaches free of tourists, in contrast to Phi Phi Don, which is developed, bustling, and touristy. You can also engage in adventure activities such as snorkeling, cliff diving, etc. at Phi Phi Lay or go for a shark tour at Phi Phi Don. Koh Samui. Koh Samui is one of the largest islands in Thailand. It has untouched rainforest, palm beaches, and crystal-clear blue ocean. There are accommodations on the island ranging from pricey resorts to modest huts. For a tourist with deep pockets, it can be the most opulent island, but it won't break the bank for those on a tighter budget. In Koh Samui, there are a ton of things to do. A wildlife fan will adore the location because of its close proximity to the Ang Thong National Marine Park. The 12-meter-tall Buddha statue at the Big Buddha Temple is breathtaking for anyone on a spiritual journey. Still not convinced? Visit it and tell us what makes it unique. Koh Phangan. Koh Phangan is a diver's paradise. With almost 50 diving sites, this island is rich in natural beauty. Just 12 kilometers from Koh Samui, Koh Phangan is an abode of lush, tropical forest, granite hills, and of course the white sand beaches. Apart from its full moon parties, the island is worth spending some time to visit the night market in Thong Sala. Mostly a food market, do not miss sampling the lip-smacking seafood here. For the adventurous soul, you have the options of sailing, windsurfing, and kayaking. Koh Tao. Koh Tao, an island that is a part of the Chumphan archipelago, is named after a turtle. Koh Tao, an island packed with shops giving adventures to see the underwater world, is another diving heaven. Koh Tao has plenty to offer everyone, whether they want to snorkel with black-tip reef sharks on Hod Tine Island or take in the breathtaking scenery from the John Suwin viewpoint at the southern extremity of the island. Koh Tapu, Koh Phing Ken. You will be in awe of nature and its creations as you gaze up at the limestone tower karst. These fascinating karsts are Koh Tapu and Koh Phing Ken. These islands gain notoriety because to the James Bond film The Man with the Golden Gun, and visitors have descended upon them ever since. And what about that? The ideal postcard memory to send home is Koh Phing Ken. You're ready to explore every inch of attractive Thailand, but you also want to travel off the beaten path and visit some of the nation's most stunning locations that aren't along the typical traveler route. We requested the top recommendations of the must-see hidden secret locations in Thailand from some of the greatest travel vloggers in the industry. Discover which climbs, beaches, islands, and gorgeous locations made the list of hidden gems in Thailand by continuing on. However, if you'd rather learn about the more well-known sites in Thailand and a trip to Wat Phra in Bangkok or the White Temple in Chiang Rai sounds more appealing to you, go over to see which places made our list of the best tourist destinations in Thailand. Whatever your preferred mode of transportation, you are covered with the hidden gems and must-see tourist attractions during your journey to the land of smile. Places frequently manage to maintain their character when they are just slightly out of the way for the usual tourists. This is the situation in Chiang Dao, a small town in a valley in northern Thailand. Although it is only approximately a 90-minute drive from the provincial capital of Chiang Mai, it has happily kept the crowds away because it is not actually on the road to anywhere else. The best almost of anything is what makes Chiang Dao so enticing. A quiet village nestled in the foothills of Thailand's third tallest mountain, it is home to a number of waterfalls, hot springs, caves, temples, and reasonably priced bungalows. There are no buses dropping down organized tours or backpacker parties in this area. Some people might find that boring, but for others, it's the ideal opportunity to get to know Thailand on a more personal level. If you want peace and quiet but still want a basic degree of tourist infrastructure, including lots of dining and lodging options, Chiang Dao is a fantastic little town. You can spend at least a couple of days riding a bike or scooter around the serene rural areas, scaling the peaks of Doi Chiang Dao, or visiting the local artist studio. Ko Wai. When you arrive on Ko Wai, one of Thailand's most picturesque islands that is also one of the least frequent, you'll feel as though you've just been let in on the country's best-kept secret. Not as far away as Koh Mat, Ko Wai is situated off the southern shore of Koh Chang, which is actually rather populated. If you choose the swift boat, it will take you there in just 25 minutes from Bang Bao. The charming rusticness of Ko Wai will win you over. Only a trail connecting the two main beaches round one side of the island. There are no roads, vehicles, or scooters here. A few very simple shelters are available for rent. Only one of the island's restaurants, which offers reasonably priced, quite tasty meals, has Wi-Fi. Both of Ko Wai's beaches include fine, white sand, pom-poms, and the clearest waters with the most vibrant fish, making them ideal for snorkeling. There may be a lot of day trippers, depending on the day you go, but the majority normally choose to go to one of the archipelago's more well-known locations. To make the most of the blissful isolation of Ko Wai, opt to spend at least a couple of nights there. Rent a kayak to explore a bit more or simply relax at the beach, enjoying the light marine breeze. Hue Mi Common Waterfall. About 2 hours from Kanchanaburi, the Hue Mi Common Waterfall is hidden among beautiful forest in Kuan Srinagarendra National Park. Hue Mi Common Falls is still a well-kept secret in Thailand, despite the fact that its more well-known neighbor, Erawan Falls, is a very popular tourist destination. Despite being one of Thailand's most stunning waterfalls, you'll probably only have to share it with a few locals if you visit this hidden jewel. In part, this is because there is no public transportation to Hue Mi Common Falls. However, you may make a day excursion from Kanchanaburi to this magnificent 7-tiered waterfall with a little effort. Renting a scooter is the simplest method to get to the fall. The ride is simple and the roads are well kept. Beautiful cascading waterfalls that magnificently tumble down a naturally formed limestone staircase are the payoff for this extra amount of work. The waterfall has 7 stages in total, but there are actually a lot more, and you could easily spend all day wandering from one cascade to the next. During the week, it's even possible that you'll only have the sounds of birds and insects chirping to disturb you. If you have more time, then you can camp by the falls. The campsites are used mainly by locals at the weekends. Which of these islands do you find attractive to you? Have you paid them or others a visit? Comment below with your answer and let us know.